Hey folks, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. If you're subscribed, welcome back of course, and if not, hit that button up there at any time during the video. Today, with the Super Bowl coming up, we're making some candied bacon Super Bowl pizzas. So easy to make and customized to your heart's content. Yes, that's pretty much it. Last year, I made some homemade corn dogs, and they were absolutely gorgeous, and a lot of you guys have been loving that, so feel free to check those out if you want. If you want to have a go at making this, these are the ingredients I'm using. Hit pause now and write them all down. It's time for a random shout out. Yes, so this video's random shout out goes to two people, okay? They go to Florian, he knows exactly who he is, very much supported on Twitter and all that stuff. Cheers mate. And also Judith. Judith and Florian, you guys know exactly what you've done, but just basically guys, as a little summary, some of you guys send me gifts. These guys flooded me with gifts over the Christmas period, so you guys, thank you so much. Anyhow, let's crack on with our touchdown. I just threw dough against the wall of the studio and set off the anchor man, not ahead. I better pick that dough up. Yeah, please don't throw your dough against the wall, that's not really a good idea. But anyhow, the first thing I'm doing is flouring down a board, getting a rolling pin, and just rolling out my pizza dough. Now this is some stuff that I've already bought from a store, it's already ready rolled. So I'm just gonna roll it out roughly to a very rough shape actually, because we're gonna shape it into an American football style shape. All right. Well, I'm pretty happy with how mine's turned out. It's kind of ovally shaped, and that would make a pretty decent pizza as it is, but I need to make it slightly more American football shaped. So I've got my pizza cutter here. I know the edge of an American football has got quite a point on it, but then it goes quite high and round and fat. So I'm going to try and copy that on both ends. Just do this here. Alright, just bring that right up there. If I just take away these excess strips, here we go. That to me looks a bit more like an eye or an American football. So all we do with our pizza dough now is transfer it to a baking tray with a bit of flour sprinkled on it, and then whack it in our oven. Just bake it for 10 minutes initially. Alright then folks, so once it's been in the oven for around about 10 minutes, it will come out looking all gorgeous like that, holding its shape nice and charred. And it does already to me look like an American football. I do want to throw it at you, but no, we're just going to let it cool down completely. It's still a little warm. I kind of want to eat it right now. It smells amazing in here. We'll put it to one side just for a minute, but it's time to make our candied bacon. So I'm making a start with my candied bacon, grabbing my strips of bacon, getting some nice thin rashers, okay? Try and get as little fat on it as you can. Then I'm going to grab some maple syrup, okay? There's so many different ways to make candied bacon, but I just wanted to make a little bit of a maple flavouring on it. And then what I'm going to do is follow up by getting some light brown sugar. Get a good old spoon right in here, dig right in there, and I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it over my bacon strips like that. So I'm just going to repeat this until my tray is nice and full, and then I'm going to start to bake it up. Alright. Oh yeah, my bacon has just gone into the oven, and just to say guys, it's likely to curl up, and if you want flat bacon, what you can do is get another baking tray and just compress it straight on top of that with a little bit of baking paper on top. So anyhow, let's wait for the bacon. Wow! It is cooking away like a dream. I just need to take a moment. Hang on a sec. Oh my goodness, that smell is absolutely incredible. It is nearly there. Good times. Alrighty then guys, the bacon was baked. That was baked for half an hour, and be careful when you first take it out. That syrup is so hot, so don't use your fingers at all, just let it rest. What I did was whacked it down on my board right here, big old pile of it, looking great, and then grabbed my knife and started to hack into it and break it down into fine pieces, which is what I have right here. It smells so good. I've had a cheeky little pick, amazing as it is. What I've done is cut some little strips out of some mozzarella cheese, and it's now time to dress our pizza. Here we go then, so I've got my football shaped base right there, and I'm using my barbecue sauce as my base. It's completely up to you, whatever you want to use. So I'm getting a good squirt up and down there. This is just standard barbecue sauce, around about a tablespoon actually, and then I'm just going to work it with the back of a spoon, like this. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is grab my candied bacon shredded up bits and just spread it all over the pizza. It's a little sticky with your hands, so you can do this with a spoon if you want, but get the clumps on there first of all, and then you can push it around with the back of a spoon. So I've pushed it out as best as I can, that is looking good. Now I'm going to grab my cheese strips to create the sort of threading on the ball. Right, so I've got two longer pieces, which I'm going to put on first of all. Just slightly overlap it, so there's a seam there. And what I'll do is I'll cover that first seam with a strip that I've got here, slightly shorter the other way. So let's just carry on lacing it up. Et voila, that last strip on there, I'm going to whack this in the oven now just for a couple of minutes to melt this strip on there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shiver me timbers, guys. I've taken it out of the oven. It smells absolutely stonking. That cheese is melted on there to create our amazing thread. So I am just gonna grab my pizza cutter right now and just cut right through the ball. I'm just gonna go for this enormous piece right here. I can see it's like sticky. The barbecue sauce has combined well with the maple syrup and the bacon. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Folks, we have just had our first R. Kelly moment in the kitchen. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. What a stonker. I hope you'll agree. It does look a little bit like a football. It's quite dark because of that caramelization, the stickiness, and it is so, so good. The maple syrup, the sugar, and of course the bacon. Just the bacon alone would be good. It is just so, so good. So please give this recipe a go. If you do, don't forget to send me a picture at My Virgin Kitchen. Just like all my recipes, I love to see your attempts at them, and I'll probably retweet it and stuff like that. And don't forget to check out my last video with my friend Ed. We did some porridge, obviously something a little bit more healthier. Check it out, it was so, so good. A few little tweaks on that, and his exercise of the week, which we will need to do if you have some of this pizza, which I'm gonna finish off right now. See you next time, bye-bye. That's my face.